The Imperfect Enjoyment by John Wilmot, Earl of Rochester. Naked she lay, clasped in my longing arms, I filled with love, and she all over charms, both equally inspired with eager fire, melting through kindness, flaming in desire, with arms, legs, lips close clinging to embrace. She clips me to her breast and sucks me to her face. Her nimble tongue, love's lesser lightning, played within my mouth, and to my thoughts conveyed swift orders that I should prepare to throw the all-dissolving thunderbolt below. My fluttering soul, sprung with the pointed kiss, hangs hovering o'er her balmy brinks of bliss. But whilst her busy hand would guide that part which should convey my soul up to her heart, in liquid raptures I dissolve all o'er, melt into sperm, and spend at every pore. A touch from any part of her hand done it, her hand, her foot, her very looks a cunt. Smiling, she chides in a kind murmuring noise, and from her body wipes the clammy joys. When, with 1,000 kisses wandering o'er my panting bosom, "Is there then no more?" she cries, "all this to love and raptures due? Must we not pay a debt to pleasure too?" But I, the most forlorn, lost man alive, to show my wished obedience vainly strive. I sigh, alas, and kiss, but cannot swive. Eager desires confound my first intent. Succeeding shame does more success prevent, and rage at last confirms me impotent. Even her fair hand, which might bid heat return to frozen age, and make cold hermits burn, applied to my dear cinder, warms no more than fire to ashes could past flames restore. Trembling, confused, despairing, limber, dry, a wishing, weak, unmoving lump I lie. This dart of love, whose piercing point, oft tried, with virgin blood 10,000 maids has died, which nature still directed with such art, that it through every cunt reached every heart, stiffly resolved 'twould carelessly invade woman or man, nor aught its fury stayed. Where'er it pieced, a cunt it found or made. Now languid lies in this unhappy hour, shrunk up and sapless like a withered flower. Thou treacherous, base deserter of my flame, false to my passion, fatal to my fame, through what mistaken magic dost thou prove so true to lewdness, so untrue to love? What oyster, cinder, beggar, common whore didst thou e'er fail in all thy life before? When vice, disease, and scandal led the way, with what officious haste doest thou obey? Like a rude, roaring Hector in the streets, who scuffles, cuffs, and justles all he meets. But if his king or country claim his aid, the rake-hell villain shrinks and hides his head. Even so thy brutal valor is displayed, breaks every stew, does each small whore invade. But when great love the onset does command, base recreant to thy prince, thou darest not stand. Worst part of me, and henceforth hated most, through all the town a common fucking post, on whom each whore relieves her tingling cunt, as hogs on gates do rub themselves and grunt. Mayest thou to ravenous cankers be a prey, or in consuming weepings waste away. May strangery and stone thy days attend. Mayest thou never piss, who didst refuse to spend, when all my joys did on false thee depend. And may 10,000 abler pricks agree to do the wronged Corinna right for thee.